Hello, everybody. This is your fourth class and the first one after the evaluation. And today we're going to talk about giving responsibilities to young people. First, observe the images and relate them to one of the following words. Explain your selection or your choice. We have the words jobless, wealth, decrease, youth. Y en las imágenes tenemos un par de chicas, acá lo que parece ser el lugar de Europa. ¿Saben ustedes qué lugar sería este? Con el bus y la cosa acá del teléfono. Una persona que dice necesito trabajo, oro y un gráfico de algo que está cayendo. Recuerden, unan estas palabras cada una con una imagen. Now you will read a piece of news. Watch and observe the previous images and try to guess what it is about and where it happened. Tienen que ver las imágenes e intentar adivinar en realidad de qué va a tratar y dónde pasó lo que estamos hablando acá en la noticia, según lo que muestran las imágenes. Esto no tienen para qué escribirlo, solamente tienen que pensarlo. Ahora vamos a leer el texto. Government's Positive for Youth paper is a welcome step. The paper puts local partnerships and giving responsibility to young people at its heart and may make a real difference. By Barbara Hearn. Young people are facing an uncertain future. As the 21st century arrived, they were promised a wealth of prospects if they stayed in education or took up the wide range of training opportunities. Now, nearly 19 years on, their dreams of education and job opportunities have disintegrated for reasons far beyond their control. While it is something of an adult pastime to complain about young people, we have to assume our responsibility for letting down a generation. The economic crisis has brought with it a tsunami of jobless young people and many more teenagers wondering what the future holds. Positive for Youth calls for a new partnership approach in local areas between businesses, charities, public services, the general public, and young people, to provide more opportunities and better support to our teens. For businesses and charities, young people are the future employees and customers. For public services, early and positive support can reduce the chances of public funds being wasted in expensive secure provision for teenagers, for example. We have been working with business in the community for almost 3 years on Route. This is a program supported by local partnerships where buses and vans drive into local areas and provide youth services such as sport, education, IT, music, fun activities, as well as sexual health advice. The buses work closely with the police to identify hotspots where teenagers hang out. The cost of running a bus, especially when it is supported by volunteers and resources from local businesses, is low. The impact is high. Some examples from various areas include 1,000 fewer deployments of police officers, a 34.6% decrease in inconsiderate behavior, and a 25% reduction in antisocial behavior. Positive for Youth aims to place teenagers and young people at its heart. There is the accurate expectation that teenagers themselves have the responsibility to improve their local communities. The government pioneered the idea that young people are capable of assessing the quality of their local services. Another government-funded scheme is Young Inspectors, which trains some of the most disadvantaged young people from poor communities to inspect and report on local services. The Young Inspectors scheme has so far helped change the lives of more than 1,400 young people and improve more than 600 local services. There is a legal requirement across public services to listen to the views of service users. Teenagers use many public services such as police stations, clinics, clubs, and libraries, and also spend as much as $10 billion in shopping and travel, up to age 19, via the commercial sector. They want to see services improved, not just for themselves, but for their families and neighbors too. Involving young people as young inspectors makes sense and is a way of developing young people's self-esteem. Ya, la idea, chicos, al igual que siempre, es que si ustedes no entienden qué está pasando en el texto, busquen las palabras que ustedes creen que pueden ser importantes, las anoten en su cuaderno y vayan formándose una idea de lo que habla el texto. Las palabras clave, que son como las más importantes en este caso, son las que están acá, que dicen keywords: complain, wonder, support, behavior, improve, hotspot. Pero hay muchas más que son necesarias para entender lo que dice el texto. Así que por favor, dése el trabajo de buscar esas cosas. Y una vez que hayan hecho eso y hayan entendido un poco mejor lo que estábamos trabajando, realizan estas siguientes tres actividades. La primera es de Smart Reading. Tienen que leer todo el texto y completar las oraciones en su cuaderno o en el libro si quieren. A. Young people are facing an uncertain future because B. Positive for Youth wants to, and C. A significant benefit of providing support to the youth is. Recuerden, estas cosas tienen que encontrarlas en el texto y completarlas con lo que dice el texto. Quizás no va a estar 100% literal, pero la idea va a ser la misma. Ahora recuerden, pueden usar scanning para esto, o sea, buscar las palabras que están en estas A, B y C, a ver dónde las encuentran en el texto para ver dónde está la respuesta. La siguiente es de análisis. Responde las siguientes preguntas. Aquí dice en grupo, pero vamos a hacerlo de manera individual, porque, o sea, si quieren hacerlo en grupo pueden, pero no es obligatorio. Primero, what's the main topic of the text? B. What were young people promised at the beginning of this century? C. What has the economic crisis brought? D. What is en route? And E. The cost of running a bus is low, the impact is high. Can you explain this phrase? Les recuerdo, si no entienden lo que dicen las preguntas, busquen las palabras, intenten entenderlas. Es todo el trabajo que vamos a hacer en la clase de hoy. Finalmente, esto es pensamiento crítico. Acá, chicos, no es tanto un tema de si que ustedes entendieron el texto o no, o de buscar una palabra ahí, sino de qué piensan ustedes al respecto. ¿Ya? Son conexiones con el mundo real, del texto al mundo real. La primera dice, ¿Are you familiarized with the topic of the text? Y después dice, ¿In which way is the topic connected to Chilean reality? Explain, explica. Finalmente, tenemos conexiones del texto a uno mismo. La pregunta es, Can you think of any other solutions to the problems in the piece of news you have read? Which ones? Ya. En esta ocasión, chicos, la clase tiene muchas más cosas en inglés y tiene mucho texto. Por lo tanto, por favor, sigan los pasos que hemos trabajado. ¿Ya? Sigan los pasos para que puedan entender y puedan hacer la actividad. Recuerden que tienen toda una semana para hacer esto y que no es necesario que esté perfecto, sino solamente que de verdad intenten hacerlo. Eso es todo por hoy y nos vemos la próxima clase.